And we'll lead.
Coach, the rain is falling, the fans are soaked, but here's the bottom line. We've got football at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it.
When you trying to win our game?
Set to match up between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens.
Hey, God. When you trying to win our game?
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
All right, that's easy. EJ, if you can hear me, bro, I appreciate your support, bro. Nah, you can hear me. Like I said, if you appreciate, hey, EJ, if you can hear me, bro, I appreciate you, bro.
Play action. Haskins. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
Right.
On 2nd and 10, Haskins. So certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14.
Do it again.
Now Haskins, 3rd and long. Open man has got one. It's complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Oh, that's why you do not control it, bro. Stop! Stop! Bro! You stop!
A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game. A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now Haskins on 1st down. Open man is Samuel, complete. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Back to the ground, it's Kamara. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Well executed there on 2nd down, so do you go back to the air on 3rd?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a 2nd time.
Flushed out right, and an alley to run. Haskins not the most mobile of quarterbacks, but delivering there on the scramble to pick up the 1st. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. Defensively, Sam Hubbard, the former Buckeye, there to stop him. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Kamara. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork, right?
Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Chris Godwin, his 9th touchdown of the season, and the Ravens take it all the way way down the field and score on the opening drive. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken at his 4. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
I'll be reading now.
Yellow. Score 80. Step 56. Coming to you. Coming to you.
They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away into a double team, and it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. They could not ask for a worse start. You give up a touchdown on the game's opening drive, and then you turn right around and throw the interception on your very first play.
And this is where the coaching staff has to earn its money, because they've got to calm these guys down a little bit. Just as you noted, a horrendous start, both sides of the ball. But now the defense, which gave up an opening drive touchdown, they've got to go out there now and start playing like the team they want to be.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
The throw over the middle, taken in. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Carl Lawson has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Throwing on 3rd and long. Haskins. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The former first-round pick Marlon Humphrey there to get a hand on it.
Well, you've got a receiver here who's got 1 touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there. Wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage to make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Look him up, bro. I think they say he did a Rubik's Cube in a minute or something and all that goofy stuff. He good.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They'll look to get something started. They need to. Down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Now Joe Mixon. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
First down, Cincinnati.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Yellow. I'll go blue. Check. Walk 54. Walk 54. Attack. Attack. It's our time. Attack. Attack.
From the 40 now on second down. Mahomes. He's got Smith here. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 33. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Mahomes now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with Mixon. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
Under pressure now, he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Mahomes going to go on 4th down.
Yes,
He's going to go down again. Jalen Ferguson, and the Ravens are going to get the football back. A chance to get some momentum here in the 2nd quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in, but I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the 2nd quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I don't want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half, 10-0 our score. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join, who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. 2nd and 10 now. Haskins. He'll rifle this, and that's caught inside the 35. That one good for 37 yards. Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he takes...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Alvin Kamara with touchdown number 7 on the year as the Ravens push further out in front. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and that makes our score 17-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay,
you're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off right around the 43. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Here's Haskins again. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position.
Yellow. Hey, 57, 57.
Mixon with a first down carry. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll give it to Mixon. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. This is Mixon. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal. In their mind, certainly a field goal try would be a letdown. They had the great starting field position. Now facing 3rd down. Here's Mixon. Call it no gain on the play, so no help there. And now 4th and goal. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down.
54, 43, 43, 54.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes.
How
And
do
he's
y'all
got
let that?
it.
How,
Touchdown,
bro?
Bengals. A 7-yard touchdown grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. Rosas good with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Boy, still a half plus to play, but it is a 2-score game. They're going to go onside kick early. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The Bengals drive about to get going. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it now. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. First down. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. From the gun, a run for Hill. He's got the first down. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down. First down, and it's Hill again. And he'll get it down and call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Come on, man.
Mahomes with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. PAT up and good by Rosas. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. End zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Check 52's the mic. Check 52's the mic. Come to work.
On 2nd and 9, Haskins. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
On 2nd and 9, Haskins. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup.
Okay, it's time for me to break out my thesaurus for that one. And I don't have anything. That was amazing. One-handed in this weather. I mean, you know the ball's got to be slick. But be able to catch it and come down with it. What do they call that? The process of the catch? He completed it all the way through.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now it's Haskins. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Bengals grab it. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. Running backs talk to me about that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. They've got to find that good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
Yellow. On the line, right? Yellow, yellow. 54. Get that right there.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. They shakes him off.
Wow.
But he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Chandler Jones has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. To throw, it's Mahomes.
Wow, bro!
Running back, Joe Mixon.
Bro?
They
What
get
is this? What
14
niggas don't wanna
back,
jump?
but it leads now to a third down.
Hey, 57, 57. 54, right there. 54, Mike. Hey, 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 hey. 15. Attack.
From the gun on third down, Mahomes. And an alley to run.
That's a good day,
3/4 in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. They'll run on first down. Mixon, a pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. A gain of 3, second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Again, it's Mixon. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The Bengals on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He'll let this go for the end zone.
Wow.
And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And again, as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. 12 yards the pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
What may seem a little unorthodox to some people, got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches can say, let's just run the football and be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That one good for 13 and a Raven 1st down. From the red zone now, Haskins on 1st down. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Geno Atkins in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. A nice job of just... Sticking the helmet down 9 yards on the play, but still 3rd and 12 now. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. A 10th carry for Kamara. And an alley to run. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. They run. It's Kamara. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They'll run it with Kamara. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back. Now Haskins. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Alvin Kamara, his second touchdown of the afternoon as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complimentary?
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Chandler Jones in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. To try again after the sack. Mahomes down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a pass hauled in downfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Mahomes now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%, and it's 1st and 10. He's going to let it fly, and that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
In your face. Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Man, I got you. Tweet and rip list and color.
Mahomes to throw. And this one complete to Smith. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Mahomes now to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jordan Evans in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. After the sack on 1st down. Mahomes, and that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well. And if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Mahomes throwing on 4th. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth, when the ball's arriving and there's a defender there.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
Man.
Is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Tighten down.
On the ground, this is Kamara. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Now it's Haskins. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Throwing now is Haskins. Open man has got it. It's complete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here we go with Haskins. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And this one will be brought back to the 22. The Bengals drive about to get going. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it towards the end zone and hoping someone can catch it or catch it off of a tip. Think back to 2000.
Oh, where's that nigga called back so I can realize who this nigga with Juju? This is what I need. Under pressure, a freaking power specialist. That's all I needed. You still losing? Didn't you get this nigga Jacquez Ross? You did. This the nigga Jacquez Ross. That's the one you gave. I think you gave him the Cobb. That's what I just said, nigga. That's some blueberry and fango. Cobb, you ready, man? Hey, Cobb. Alright. Let me know when that game over. What it do? I heard that nigga Cobb won a Super Bowl somewhere. Oh, he lied. He beat you, man. Long road, I'm trying to find my way home. Dang, why this had to be the last season, bro? I got my team all souped up, you feel me? I ain't got that long to Madden 21 though. Changed on my partner, my partner. Jamal Crawford went to Brooklyn too? It's crazy.